Hello, Phil here from Wings of Pegasus, and welcome to another live stream Saturday. I hope you guys have had a great week. We made it to the weekend, finally, and hello to all of you guys in the live chat room tonight. Let me get you up on screen, and also a big shout out to you guys over on Patreon for requesting videos, and that was Leanne that requested Greed to open the show tonight, and that's one of my songs. You can pick it all up at wingsofpegasus.com in terms of songs and the album and all that kind of stuff. But hello to you guys in the live chat room. We have Nalita and Jennifer, Constantia and Lynn and Bix by 9797, Leanne and Brian and Billy and Beverly and Valerie is going through too quickly, but Marge is in there as well. Hello guys, thank you for joining me on tonight's live stream. We have been going through a few changes, or we will, fingers crossed, in this live stream, because I've been trying to set up the whole PayPal thing that we discussed on Tuesday. If you did tune in on Tuesday, then this will be old news to you, but the donation window, or at least the super chat donations on the live streams, I only found out because YouTube sent through an email saying that everybody outside the USA was going to be charged the tax rate for the USA on everything that they earned through donations and everything on YouTube. So I let everybody know on Tuesday, and you guys probably already do know, but I have made a little tab thing here that just says for donations, just to educate people about the change, or at least the rate, which I wasn't too sure about, but it is between 35 and 45% that YouTube take on all these super chat donations. So that's not ideal, and I just want you guys to be informed as to knowing that when you do a super chat donation, how much of that actually gets to me and how much goes to YouTube. So yeah, in some cases it's going to be almost half and half split. But PayPal is pretty much, from what I gather from last Tuesday's live stream and the donations, I get everything. So that's great. There might be a tiny processing fee, but from about $10, I think it works out as £6.70, which is pretty close to the conversion rate. So it's really good on PayPal if that's the way that you want to donate. If you do feel like donating at all, you don't have to, but that is certainly the most effective way of doing it. And I have put a link in the description below, and maybe somebody can just click on that link to see if it works. Don't donate. I mean, you can if you want to, but don't donate, just to click on it to see if you can click on it, because that's something that in the last live stream I was trying to do it all live and set it all up, because I'd only just found out from YouTube about the changes that were going on. So I did try it, but unfortunately it was a little bit hit and miss. So we will see tonight if that link in the description below works. If somebody can let me know in the live chat room, that would be great. Anyway, let me get the names of my patrons up on screen, because they are the reason that this can happen in the first place. The live streams, the analysis videos, the live analysis videos, the cover videos, you name it, whatever you see, it's thanks to these people at the bottom of the screen. So thank you guys, you know who you are, and it's great as well to be able to do so much with the channel when things do change, and I might get an email about one thing or the other and I have to change things on the fly. I've got the ability to do that, so thank you guys so much for allowing that. In the bottom of the screen, at the bottom of the screen, their names always go through during the live streams, so thank you guys for joining me over there. And it's patreon.com/wingsofpegasus if you're interested in that. And what I will do is a post tonight on Patreon, because there is going to be another name to be added to the guest list for the future project that I'm going to be working on. So I'm still throwing out emails, sending them off, and seeing how many replies I get. At the moment, it's just a case of waiting. I do spend a lot of my time on Thursday and Monday, which are my admin days, sending off emails for that future project, but I'll let you guys know who will be involved after this particular live stream. And this is good news, because the PayPal donation thing just worked on the left hand side, because I've got a notification, and this was something that I didn't know if it was going to work in real time. But I know that it does actually work in real time because I just got the notification, and I can tell you that it's just going to be a donation from Vince without a message. But if you do attach a message to your PayPal donation, I will see that, and I'll be able to highlight it on the screen because, as you can see, I've got a little square here that I can move. At the moment, it just says donation received, and I can see that it's from Vince. So thank you very much for that, Vince, for testing out the system in full, because now I know that it does work. So thank you for that. And I'm just going to do a little up button because that works as well. Renee has donated $5 as well, so thank you so much for that, Renee. And by the way, guys, if you do donate and you want to include a message, then that's fine because it's going to be included with the email I get. And the other thing is, it's a lot more efficient because when people donate in the super chat, it does pop up, and for some reason YouTube, when you start a live stream, it just wipes all of the previous donations. And I know that Orlando tends to donate before the live streams as well, so it wipes all of those. And then in order to get a record of all of your live stream donations, you have to go into YouTube Studio and find the right tab, and it's all a bit complicated. Whereas through PayPal, as you've just seen, I get a direct notification on my email that something has happened and that I have received a donation. So thank you guys so much for that, and Vince and Renee as well. And I'm just gonna hit the button because I got another notification, and this has come in from John as well. So thank you so much for this, John, and it's a £10 donation. And it's a straight up donation without a message, but you guys can add a message if you want to, so thank you for that. And let me just look over to the super chat window, which is in a different place now because I've got the PayPal thing all set up so I can see when something comes through there. And if there is a message in the PayPal donations, then I'll use this box that I normally use for the super chat donations to show the PayPal donations. Anyway, thank you for that, guys. And also Bixby9797, whose username I did struggle to mention at the beginning of the live stream, has donated $5, so thank you so much for that, and it's a straight up donation. Vince has also donated $5 in the super chat donation, so thanks again, Vince, for that. And the message is, Phil, the link in the live stream description works, but it doesn't let one leave a comment, so no one can't answer questions with the link. So thank you for that, Vince. So it seems like, I'm not sure what the screen is that you're going to be put through to, whether it's going to be a direct thing, or I don't know, maybe if you could let me know when you click on the link what the screen is that you're faced with, because it might be either a screen that says wings on it or Philip Henley, which is obviously me. So it'll be interesting to know what it says at the top, because I know that there's definitely one where you can leave a message, and if I can find the right link to that, I will copy and paste that link into the description below so you guys can click on that. And it might be the fact that it's that paypal.me/Wings of Pegasus. I will sort that out. Anyway, I have seen that there's another donation that's come in, so thank you guys so much for this. And what I'm going to do is I will address this because it's Caroline who has donated £2. Thank you so much for that, and it's in my currency as well, so it gets converted. So thank you as well for that donation. And what I'm going to do is have a little look up through here because Carol has donated £10 as well. Thank you so much for that, Carol. It's much appreciated. And we also have a donation that's come through from John. So thank you for that, John. And that's for £5. And I'm just gonna, I know that I did say in the last live stream that I would have a point at which I could, and this is Vince who's donated again, £3.43, so thank you for that, Vince. And the message says, paying straight from my PayPal, not the button in the video description. I was able to leave this message. So paying straight from PayPal. Okay, Right, so what I'm going to do is I will change the link, and before we do that, I'm going to get the live likes up on screen because we haven't even mentioned that, and I've changed the likes goal up at the top to just the pick roulette likes goal. So it's just going to be a number that we're going to be aiming for just as a total. So 380 is what the pick roulette likes goal is set at tonight. And we are going to be having a pick roulette later on as well. We will be there before we know it because that's the nature of these live streams. But also thank you for the donations through PayPal, because it is something that comes straight to me, so it is much appreciated. And Lucille has donated £15 as well. Thank you so much for that, Lucille. And Vince has donated in the super chat window, so I'm trying to keep on top of everything. And the message is, Phil, I went into PayPal myself without the button in the description, and I was able to leave a message. So thank you for that. I'm going to try and change the link in the description, but while I do that, I tell you what, let's go over to Patreon and have a look at what's been going on over there in terms of the requests, because what I might do is get the requested cover video playing quite early on so that I can change the address in the description of this live stream, but I might be able to do it live. I think what happened in the last, now because I've clicked the button, the likeometer's gone off the screen and it's gone a little bit funny, so I can get rid of that. I think what happened before is that I didn't put the HTTPS thing at the beginning of the link that I put in last time, so I had to copy in the long link. Let's see what we do here. Okay, let me try this .me/wings of Pegasus and save. Let's see. I don't know whether that is going to change the screen that you can go through. I suppose I'm going to be able to see straight away because the emails that are coming through and the notifications that I'm getting coming through, I'll be able to see the messages straight away. But thank you guys so much for these donations. Just quickly to throw in there as well that Carolyn, I think, has donated £5 again. So thank you so much for that. And we have another donation of £20 that's come in from Sue. So thank you, Sue. Thank you guys for all of these PayPal donations, because it really will make between 35% and 45% even more of a difference in the future. And like I said, I wasn't really aware of how much of a difference it would make that people would donate through PayPal and that would come straight to my PayPal account and get converted automatically. So thank you guys so much for that. And Lucy has donated $4.99. Thank you for that in the super chat window. And the message is, howdy Phil, fellow wingers and new wingers. My PayPal donation was under Lucille. Couldn't leave a message. So thank you for that, Lucy. And this is the thing that hopefully, when we get the right link, we'll work out this tiny little bump in the road of leaving the messages. But thank you for that, Lucy. It is difficult to keep track of the email addresses and the names as well, so this is why when you do when we do figure it out and you can leave a message, you can put your username in there and then I can address you all directly. But thank you for that, Lucy, for the donation and letting me know that it was you who was indeed Lucille over on PayPal, so thank you for that. Let's maybe, I don't know if you can click on that link and then we can see whether there's a box to enter a message. I do not know, but we will find out in the future. I guess it's just something, this is only the second live stream, so it's going to take a little bit of working out in the future, I do believe. But by the way, let me get the live likes up on screen again because we are at 166, so thank you guys for hitting that thumbs up. And if you want to hit that thumbs up now, it's a great time to do it, as like any time in the live stream, because it really does help us to get up towards the target of 380 that we are aiming for tonight. So hit that thumbs up as you come through the door. Maybe we can have a spike of the likes. Now, I haven't even had a plug of the mug yet, so here is the mug. Let's see how they get on. And there we have it. And I think you might have been able to see it in the intro in the corner, but now that the donation window thing there gets in the way, unfortunately. But if you want to pick up a mug yourself, you can in the tray underneath this video, as well as all of the other merchandise options there, including this hoodie, the Wings of Pegasus hoodie, which has the Wings of Pegasus logo on the front and also the logo on the back. So you can check that out if you want to. Thank you guys for uploading your pictures, which we do have a couple of pictures to look at later on in the live stream, and that comes around just before we do the pick roulette. So I can see that we've had a few more donations come in, so thank you guys for that. But what we will be doing is jumping into the requested cover, which I was looking over on Patreon to see, because we have had a little bit of action in terms of the requests for the covers, and we've had lots in here because we've had Leanne wanted or requested a design for live, Teresa requested Broken Wings and Behind Blue Eyes. Also, Laura, who requested, I think, Hero. That was from the Spider-Man movie, if you guys know that. Still haven't found what I'm looking for. A design for life again. But I think towards the end, we got quite a few for I Just Died in Your Arms Tonight. And that was Marilyn and Deborah as well. And Arizona Sky. So we are going to be taking a look at I Just Died in Your Arms Tonight by Cutting Crew, and it's my version of it. We're not going to be listening to the original, it's my interpretation, and I hope you guys do enjoy this. Just to have a look into the super chat window, because we've had a little bit more action in there. And thank you, Carla, for donating $1.99, and the message is, link took me to PayPal, log in now. So thank you for that, Carla. Okay, let me try and think of a way that I can do this without messing everything up during the live stream for you guys. And I've just changed the screen. As soon as I change the screen, you can see instantly with the live likes, and also the live chat room has all gone to pot as well. So you guys are back on the screen. What I'm going to do is change some things while this video is playing. Hopefully it'll make it easier for you guys to write a message with the PayPal donations, but at least the PayPal donations they're getting through, so thank you guys so much for that. But I want to give you access to doing that message as well. Anyway, here is my attempt at I Just Died in Your Arms Tonight by Cutting Crew. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys after. Rock!
Curtains are closed, the cat's in a cradle. Who'd have thought that a boy like me could come to this? Whoa, I just died in your arms tonight. Must have been something you said. I just died in your arms tonight. Whoa, I just died in your arms tonight.
And there we have it. That was my version of I Just Died in Your Arms Tonight by Cutting Crew, one of those classic 80s tunes. And thank you guys so much for the very kind donations over on PayPal. And where are we with the live likes? Because it disappeared. Here we are, 202. So we are making some headway, seriously, because I'm not sure whether we get to 200 before about half an hour into the live stream. We're 27 minutes into it, so we have a little bit of time to go. If you do get a chance to hit that thumbs up, it would be much appreciated. We can have these mini spikes of likes. Now, while that video was playing, I was just messing around with the things on the screen in order to try and get things to show up on the screen as well, so that when there is a donation that I can show the message, because now the messages work. So thank you guys for testing that out. And before I jump into the PayPal donations, I just want to have a look at this super chat window, because there's been a little bit of action in there. And thank you guys for the super chat window donations as well. But let me actually put that donations tab thing up again, just in case people donate and they're not aware that 35 to 45% goes to YouTube. But thank you guys for these donations in that super chat window. And Mike has donated $5, and I just remembered that Mike said it was Mike on the last live stream. So thank you for this, Mike. And the message is, it's unfair to finance our tax cuts by charging you. So thank you for that. And this is something that I managed to do on Thursday, because that's one of my admin days. So I got all of my tax information and put it all into Google, because they need all of that in order to work out how much they're going to charge me in the UK. I know it does seem a bit silly that people over in the UK here are now paying tax, or US tax as well as UK tax, because of being on YouTube. But there is a tax treaty between the UK and the USA, so I have to wait and see if I'm eligible for that in order to not pay the US tax as well as the UK tax. Because, like I said on Tuesday, I think it is going to be a little bit silly where it would work out as I think it was about 69% tax I would be paying on everything that I got on YouTube in these live streams, every donation, and then I have to pay another 20% tax on the figure at the end. So it meant that for $100 I'd end up making about $24, $25. So yeah, the tax does seem a little bit steep, especially when you start adding in somebody else's or another country's tax to pay on top. But fingers crossed it's going to be something that I don't have to pay because of that tax treaty. But it doesn't mean that other countries outside of the USA that don't have a treaty with the USA, unfortunately, they'll have to pay that, I think, up as high as 30% tax extra on top of what they pay in their country. So yeah, it's all a little bit weird. But anyway, we will see how we get on. And thank you for that, Mike. Vince has donated $5. Thank you for that, Vince. And the message is, Phil, the new link in the description allowed me to donate and leave a message. Bravo. So thank you for that, Vince. And I did read that in the live chat room as well. So thank you for that feedback, that you guys can leave a message now. And I can see it's actually really good, because there's something about YouTube that it doesn't really tell you clearly in your face that you've received a donation, and it makes it really big or anything. So the good thing is that now, because I've got the notifications from PayPal, they're really big and I get to see them really clearly, and I have a physical record now of every single donation in my email inbox. So that's great as well. Thank you guys for the donations over on PayPal. I will jump into that in a second, but just to get through the super chat window, because we've had a donation from Paul, who has donated $5. Thank you for that, Paul. The message is, PayPal, breaking the man and getting the most out of your wings of P dollar, or whatever currency works for you. So thank you for that, Paul. And Myra has donated $10. Thank you for that, Myra. And the message is, because I admire the teacher in you, you're very unusual, Phil. Respect. So thank you for that, Myra. And I thought you were saying that I was very unusual, but I think it's in a good way, so thank you for that. And Vince has donated $5 again. Thank you for this, Vince. The message is, Phil, I logged out of PayPal and clicked on your link in the description and I was prompted to log in. So it works both ways. So thank you for that, Vince. I think that if you are trying to donate, you will have to log into PayPal first. So that's probably just what that screen is. Just the necessity to do that. But thank you, Michelle, as well, who has donated $5. And the message is, shoot, Phil, there was a mistake and they want money from you and I want to send. So thank you for that, Michelle. And Tortado Porco has donated $5 as well. Thank you for this. And the message is, one of your best covers. The original Canadian guitarist sadly passed away. You could easily play with the band and sing a duet with their vocalist. So thank you for that message and the donation and the kind words about the cover as well. Thompson has donated $5 and that's a straight up donation. Thank you for that. And Carla has donated $4.99. Thank you for this, Carla. And the message is, the first link allowed everyone to donate. The link now makes them log in. So if they don't have an account, they can't donate. Okay, so I'm going to have to amend the links again. This is all just working things out. It's just creases that we're having to go over. So thank you, Carla, for that information about if you don't have a PayPal, then you can still donate. If I put the original link in there, did I change the link? Oh, I did change the link. And I might have made a mistake because I removed the previous link. I think the really long one will allow people to donate. If you do want to donate and you're not on PayPal, that would be a possibility from what Carla's saying. So I'll try and sort that out. But thank you, Eve, as well, who has donated £4.99. And the message is, I'm in UK, so normally sleeping during the live show. I had my COVID vaccine and my arm hurts. I will put the same in PayPal just seen link with a thumbs up. So thank you so much for that, Eve, and I hope that your arm gets better. And with my vaccination thing, I think I've got to wait a while because I'm just under the 40 years old threshold. It means that I'll be waiting a little bit of time, probably quite a lot of time to get my vaccine, but I'll let you know as and when that's going to happen. But thank you, Eve, for that. Karen has donated $5. Thank you, Karen. The message is, hi, Phil. Sorry I missed you Tuesday. Chipper says hi. He loves perching on my shoulder and preen my hair. Let's say Chipper has bird eyes for yours. Laugh out loud. Karen, thank you for that, Karen. And good to hear that Chipper's tuning in as well. And Paul has donated $5 as well. Thank you for this, Paul. The message is, Phil, are you able to see the questions added to the PayPal donations during the live stream or later after the live stream? So thank you for that, Paul. And I'm now going to jump over to my notifications over on PayPal because I can see the donations and the messages that are sent with that. But if you aren't part of PayPal, then you won't be able to donate. I don't think at the moment. I've got to sort things out. It looks like we're going to have two links in the future. But thank you as well for these donations, Richard, who has donated. And I just want to make sure I don't miss anybody out because I think I did get up as far as Sue. So thank you, Sue, for your £20 donation. And then we did have Richard after that. And I'm just going to go a little bit further up because... And here we have Marge, who has donated £1.37. So thank you for that, Marge. And this is the one that I tried to show up on screen. And there it is. But I think because of the dimensions of the screen that I'm doing, it's a little bit not quite centered. But thank you for that, Marge. And I did click on a few of these donations to make sure that I didn't miss any of them. And there was another one that came in from Susan for £10. So thank you so much for that, Susan. And as you can see on the screen, maybe you can still see that, just saying the donation received. And I wonder if I just hit the up button, whether it's going to go up to the next one. It might do. And here we go straight away. So Jill has sent £6.86. So thank you so much for that, Jill. and we might be able to do a bit of scrolling action so it gets better. And the message is, hello Phil, use PayPal. Me/Wings of Pegasus shows Philip Henley, hit send, hit you, send, arrow backwards to enter amount, shows conversation, below add in message, hit continue, goes to how you want to pay, scroll down, hit send, payment now. So thank you for that, Jill, because we get a lot of instructions there of how to do it. So thank you for that. It is much appreciated. And the good thing is, hopefully, if I just scroll up and then I click the up button, it means we go straight through to the next one. And Jeffrey has donated $10. Thank you for that. And the message is, Phil, this is Jeff in Lower Alabama. And thank you guys for also letting me know that Jeffrey, I've never called Jeff Jeffrey before, but there's a first time for everything, and tonight is the first time. So thank you for this, Jeff. And the message is, Phil, this is Jeff in Lower Alabama. Thank you for all the fun. I just pasted Wings of Pegasus in my PayPal send name, email, etc. window. So thank you for that, Jeff. And just to scroll up a little bit as well, because we've received a donation from Deborah, and this is for £5, so thank you for that, Deborah. And I do get to see the full email address, but just for you guys obviously not wanting to share your email addresses, I would need your permission to do that. So Deborah, thank you for that donation. It is a straight up donation, and it might be the case that we have to add another link so you guys can leave messages as well, but I will do that. I'll figure out a way to do that definitely for Tuesday, if not tonight, to try and figure out to get that other link. I'm trying to remember where I got that other link from. I can't remember, but I know I got it from somewhere, which I'll have to try and figure it out. But thank you so much for that donation, Deborah. And we have Vince in the house again and has donated £3.43. Thank you for that, Vince. And because Vince has used his PayPal account, it means that he can leave this message. And the message is, link is working now. I was able to leave a message. So thank you for that, Vince. And we're just going to scroll up again. And I think there's another one that's come in. And Carolyn has given £5. Thank you so much for that, Carolyn. And I'm so used to saying dollars because of the way that it's converted into the pounds. I just don't take in the pound sign, but thank you for this, Carolyn. And the message is going to be Carol, and it says, little Carol says the link now works and lets me leave a message. Yay! So thank you for that, Carol. And I'm quite enjoying saying the full names because it's a little bit more personal, maybe a little bit more formal as well, I suppose you could say. But let's have a little scroll up in order to see that Shawnee Key has donated £13.71. So thank you so much for that, Shawnee Key. And let me just scroll down because there is a message here, and the message is, Phil, thanks for the great music, Shawnee Key. And thank you, Shawnee, for that, or Shawnee Key, to give the full name, as we know. And I think because we're so used to seeing Shawnee Key on the channel with the pictures as well, I think I just feel like saying Shawnee. I know that Shawnee Key is a combination of the Indian tribes, and I don't know a lot about it, unfortunately. Maybe it's Cherokee. I'm not an expert because here over in the UK, we don't really get a lot of that covered, but it's great to have Shawnee Key in their house. And I know that Vince has told me in the past that that's what it relates to. And I have seen in the pictures as well the reference to that in the background. I might have said that while looking at a picture. But anyway, thank you so much for that donation. And we will have another little scroll up because Michelle has donated as well. Thank you for this. And Michelle sent you a money request, so thank you for that. I'm not sure what that is, but oh, it's for £5. So thank you for that, Michelle. And maybe I've got to allow that or something, I do not know, but thank you for that. And the message is, thanks for all you do, and just thank you guys for tuning in to the live stream tonight. And all you guys in the live chat room in there, and I know that I'm reading out a lot from the PayPal screen, but thank you guys for the super chat donations as well. And I'm just seeing if there has been a little bit of action in that super chat window, because Carla's popped in there, and I think this is one that Carla didn't send before, and it's for $4.99. Thank you for that, Carla. The message is, Laurie doesn't have an account, and it gave her options. If you have account, it just takes you to log in, apparently. It's a smart link. Ha ha. So, I'm not sure what that means, whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, whether people can leave messages or not. But what I'll do is I'll get a message from Carla after the live stream, and probably over on Patreon as well. You guys can maybe let me know as to the ins and outs of the particular link that I've got in the description below at the moment, whether that works for people that aren't part of PayPal or not. But anyway, thank you guys so much for all of these donations. And we are approaching 1:45 here in the UK. Where are we with our likes? 255. So we are looking for I'm going to maybe attempt to do the maths in order to give you guys the number. 255 means we're looking for 125 people to hit the thumbs up to hit the target of 380. Is that right? I do not know. I'm just kind of doing the maths in my head, and maths isn't my strong point. So hopefully that was right. Maybe it's 124 people now. It's always going to be a race against time with these likes, because the likeometer, or the goal for the likes, always raises or rises. And we're always trying to hit that target in the same amount of time. So it means that it is a rush to hit that thumbs up. So if you haven't hit that thumbs up yet, it'd be much appreciated if you could do that, because it is a bit of a mammoth target at 380. It sounds crazy, but maybe we will get there. We are having a pick roulette tonight, by the way, so stay tuned for that. We'll look at a couple of pictures as well. I've already played a couple of videos because I did need some extra time to organize everything. But let me just quickly jump back into the PayPal donations window, because there is another donation in there from Paul. So thank you so much for that, Paul, and it's for £17.14. And scrolling down, Paul says, hey Phil, keep on rocking in the free world. So thank you for that, and I will do my best, and I will hope that you guys are going to be rocking with me in the future. Like I said, 166,000 subscribers. I think that was yesterday, or maybe the day before. So thank you guys not only for hitting the thumbs up during this live stream, which really helps these streams to get out there and for the whole channel to grow, but also for hitting that subscribe button, because it does make a huge difference to the channel, like you wouldn't believe, getting these live streams out there, but also getting the analysis videos out there, and the live analysis videos that I do on Wednesday night at the same time, same place as these live streams on a Tuesday and a Saturday. So thank you guys so much for all of your support and for tuning into these live streams, because it's great also to get a few of you guys up on screen. So thank you for uploading your pictures to the Wings of Pegasus supporters group over on Facebook. If you're not part of that group, you can head over there, join in. That's where a lot of the chat room hang out. I was going to say the chat room crew hang out, but it's more of a community because of everybody that gets involved over here. And by the way, if you are new to these live streams, just introduce yourself over in the live chat room, because that's exactly what everybody's done. And it just so happens that we then get to know each other, and we recognize usernames, and we just say hi on a Tuesday and a Saturday. It's a great place to hang out, just relax, and forget about everything else going on in the world, if that is possible, at least for maybe an hour and a quarter. But thank you guys for joining me. And I am just going to have a little scroll up here, because I think there's been another donation that's come in, and this is from Cheryl. So thank you so much for that, Cheryl, and it's for £10.28. And the message is, love your videos. So thank you for that, Cheryl, and the kind words as well. And I am going to just pop up again, because I think there's another donation above this. And we have Stan, and I don't need to know that this is Stan because of the surname as well. So thank you for this, Stan. It's a donation for £10, and the message is, Phil, I think this is the best way to donate. I love your channel and your knowledge. Thank you. So thank you, Stan, for that. And also for heading over to PayPal, because it is going to make a huge difference. I didn't really understand or appreciate how much 35 to 45% is. I'm not really a maths person, but it is a substantial amount. So thank you guys who have headed over to the PayPal site over there. It is much appreciated. It really will make a difference in the future. I mean, your donations already make a huge difference, but this will make even more of a difference. So thank you guys for donating and also hitting that thumbs up. Maybe we can have a little spike of the likes at just gone quarter to 1. In the whole live stream, we do go to about 1:15, so we've got just under half an hour of the live stream left, and we have had a bit of a spike. We're at 287, so thank you guys for hitting that thumbs up, but maybe we can close in on 300 within maybe the next 15 minutes. We will see, but we will be getting into that whole pick roulette. By the way, I know that it's quite far off at the moment, but if we do reach 200,000 subscribers on the channel in the future, then we are going to be adding an actual real-life guitar to the pick roulette wheel, which is going to be a little bit more exciting. So you can not only win yourself a Wings of Pegasus signed pick, but then also a whole guitar, and it's probably going to be an Ibanez, and it's going to be most likely black and white, because as you can probably tell, I just like that black and white look, and I've even got the black and white mug out tonight as well. But that is something that's going to be added at 200,000 subscribers if we ever make there. Just something for the future. You never know. We do seem to be growing just day on day and week on week, month on month. So it's going in the right direction, but we will see. And thank you everybody for hitting that thumbs up, because it does attract more people to the channel, gets more people involved in the live stream as well, which is great. So thank you guys for joining me. And I am just going to have another little movement up here, because we have had a donation from Rod as well. So thank you for that, Rod. And it's a donation for £5. There's no message with this, so it just shows up with the reversals thing on there. But thank you for that straight up donation, Rod. And I am going to just move this up a little bit so we can get up to the next one and scroll down, because we have had another donation from Michelle. So thank you for this, and it's £5.45. So thank you, Michelle, again. And the message is, let's try this again with a half rock horn in there, maybe like either the first finger or the little finger. So thank you for that, Michelle, and for trying that again. We are going to be getting into the pictures, because we jump into that after the cover that I play on these live streams, and I know that I did play that cover a little bit earlier, so we will be jumping into that. And let's look into that super chat window, because we have had a donation from Carla. So thank you for this, and it's $1.99. Thank you for that, Carla. The message is, don't approve any requests. That gives them money, with a laughing face. So thank you for that, Carla. Thank you for the heads up that somebody's wanting to give me to give them money. So that's what a request is. It probably makes sense. I didn't really read into that too much, but thank you for that, Carla. And Amy has donated $4.99. Thank you for that, Amy. And the message is, request is requesting money from you, with lots of laughing faces. Sorry, redid it to send and it worked. So thank you for that, Amy. So we've cleared that up. That was Amy trying to get me to send her money during the live stream, but I didn't understand what it meant, so it's fine. And thank you, Frank, as well, who has donated $5, and that is a straight up donation. Thank you for that as well. Orlando is in the house and has donated $2 and says spike the likes with lots of thumbs up. So thank you for that, Orlando. And let's keep an eye out for Mario in that live chat room. If we do see Mario, let me know, because I know that he is going to be here tonight, because he did a comment on one of the videos last night, I do believe. So we will have a look out for Mario in the live chat room. I'm just having a little look through to see you guys and see the names going through the live chat room, because we have still Leanne in there, and Lynn, and Callie Girl, and Costa, Sandy, Chet, Jill, Patrick, Marge is still in there as well, and Neil and Constantia is still in there, and Chet. So hello guys, thank you for joining me tonight. As always, we are going to be jumping into the pictures for tonight, and in order to get this to work, everything's going to disappear from the screen for a second. So we get the background, and as you guys know, I do have to go to a different location to get the pictures. So we will have a little look to see if I can find them, and I did manage to upload them to the software. I know that I did do this earlier, and we should have, hopefully, Selena's pic up on screen, and there it is. So thank you, Selena, for taking this picture and for uploading it to the Wings of Pegasus supporters group over on Facebook. And there is the signed pic with a picture of some guy, and this is from winning the pic roulette. So well done to Selena. It's her lucky day, and thank you for uploading that picture. And I do believe we just have one more picture for tonight, so just a couple to take a look at. And this picture is from Lethea, so thank you for that. And there's an interesting story behind this one, because this is Lethea's picture, but the items were sent to her by Ginny. So thank you so much for that, Ginny, sending over the items, but also Lethea for uploading the picture, and also Vince for letting me know the story behind the picture as well. I know that Ginny was asking for a way to send things over, so I'm glad that it all got sorted out. And we have the Wings of Pegasus pics there, the pic tin, and I think Vince said that the ladybird, or we call them ladybirds here, the ladybug maybe, I don't know what you call it in other countries, but it's the thing off to the left, the little insect that we call that, I think it's a timer. It looks like a timer. I think that's what Vince said it was. So anyway, thank you for uploading that, Lethea, but also Ginny for sending that over. It's very kind, and it just does show the kind of community that we have here on the live streams, and the community that I was referring to earlier as just such a great place to be on a Tuesday and a Saturday, where hopefully people can just forget about things for a while. And also on that supporters group over on Facebook, it's just such a great community over there. And if you guys want to join in there and you're not part of that group already, then just click on the join button and you will be allowed into that. So thank you everyone for uploading all of your pictures in the past, but also for tonight's pictures, Selena and Lethea. So we will get rid of the background screen. So let me just try and make sure that nothing goes awry when that happens, and we are okay. We are good to go. So before, I know that there have been other donations over on PayPal, so thank you guys so much for those. In fact, there's been a lot of donations over on PayPal, so thank you everyone for those donations. What we'll do is we will address just a few more before getting into the pic roulette, and we have had a donation from, let me see if I can get this up on the screen. We have Lee, who has donated £5.48, so thank you so much for that. And the message is, yay, it works. So it does indeed. Thank you for that donation. And it's great that we've got a little bit of a workaround in order to also show the messages up on screen in a little bit of a bigger manner, or just a bigger font, because before it's too small to see it in the live chat room. So thank you as well, Patricia, for donating £3.43. And the message is, not sure I'm doing this right, but giving PayPal a shot. For having just died in someone's arms, you're sounding good. So thank you for that, Patricia. And it's all worked fine. You've done it correctly. So thank you so much for that donation. And I'm just going to pop up to another one because Michelle has donated £6.86. Thank you for that. And Michelle says, it works. Spike the likes. So great idea. If you can hit that thumbs up, if you haven't done that yet, it'd be much appreciated. We are at 307 likes already. I say already, it's 5 to 1 in the morning, so the time disappears. But we are getting there. Maybe fingers crossed. We've got another 67 likes. 67 people, that's what we're looking for in the live chat room tonight. If you're in there and you haven't used your thumbs up token, if you can click on that, it would be much appreciated in order to get us closer to that target, because it's great to have a pick roulette on a Saturday. It's something to look forward to, and I just like the fact that you guys can take something away from the live streams as well, and there are plenty of people on that wheel who are waiting for their first win, so it would be great if somebody wins for the first time tonight. But thank you, Michelle, for this donation. And there's been another donation, and it's a straight up donation, and this comes in from Danielle, and it's a £3 donation, so thank you so much for that. And I just want to make sure that I don't miss anything out here, but thank you, Danielle, for that donation. And scrolling up again, we've had another straight up donation from Leilani, who has donated $10 as well. So thank you so much for that, and hopefully my pronunciation isn't too rubbish there with the Leilani, the L-E. Hopefully you can see that up on the screen. I'll move the box a little bit because it's Leilani. So thank you for that donation, the £10 donation, and we will have a little scroll up. I always scroll in the wrong direction, so apologies for that. And we've had another donation that's come in from Eve, so thank you for this, Eve, and it's for £4.99. Thank you for that. And let's scroll up again, because now we've had another donation from Amy, who has sent me another money request. So, and this is for $10. So thank you for that, Amy. And I'm not sure that it's quite worked how you were intending in order to get the opposite of the request, because it's still requesting money from me. So thank you for that, Amy, but it doesn't matter. We can work our way through it. And I'm just going to scroll up to see if there's anything else going on here. I think Carol has donated £1 and 3 pence, so thank you for that. And let's see, this is another long... Okay, paypalcommunity.com, all of that stuff. This has information for how to fix your PayPal link so it lets non-members of PayPal donate. I hope it works. Good luck. I rarely attend your live chats, but I watch your videos very often. Thanks. I know it's only $1, but I am saving some money in case we need to test this further. Haha. So thank you for that, the information, but also the donation, Carol. And I think I can't click this link, but I'll have a look into it. At the moment, it seems like people can leave messages, whereas the link that I had before, which was a really long link, meant that people could donate, but they couldn't leave messages. So I'm not sure how it's going to work. Maybe we're just going to have to maybe work it out in the future and see what happens. But thank you, Carol, for that donation. And we have another donation from Deborah, and this is for £5. So thank you so much for that. And the message is, hi Phil, I did it this time. So thank you for that, Deborah. And we are going to be jumping into the pick roulette wheel and the whole pick roulette for tonight. So we will get back into the PayPal donations. Also, I just want to look into the super chat donation window, because there has been a donation in there from Mark, who has donated $4.99. Thank you for that, Mark. And the message is, hi from America, love your channel. So thank you for the kind words, Mark. And Orlando's popped in there with a $2 donation as well. And the message is, and again, thank you, Orlando. The message is, hello to all. I woke up late, so I am lurking. We have Orlando lurking in the live chat room tonight. So thank you for lurking around, Orlando, and for those donations. So let's see if, fingers crossed, this is going to work. The pick roulette. Also, Mike has just popped in with a $5 donation. Thank you for this. The message is, I don't see a way to change my YouTube donations from pounds to Great British pounds, or from dollars, maybe that means, but I'm not sure that will work anyway. Shame on me trying to evade taxes. So thank you for that, Mike. And with that, on PayPal, it's just something it does automatically. So if there is a donation in dollars, it converts it for me because I'm in the UK, giving me my own kind of pound sterling conversion of it. So don't worry too much about that. And the only thing is that obviously on the super chats, it shows it in dollars, and then the 35 or 45% is taken from that dollar amount, and then I receive that. So it's, that's what's going to be happening in the super chat window with those donations. But anyway, thank you guys for all of the donations in that window, but also over on PayPal tonight. We've just passed 1 a.m, so let's get things rolling with the pick roulette for tonight. And good luck, everybody. It might be your lucky night, you never know. If you did type I agree and you tagged Carla in last week's live stream, then your name will be on the wheel tonight. So let's have a little look, see what happens, and I'll see you guys in a second. Rock! So here we have it. The pick roulette wheel is up on screen. If you haven't seen one of these before, we do a shuffle of the names, and everybody on this wheel typed at Carla Murray in order to tag her in the chat room, and this is when we reach the target for the likes for that particular live stream. That's what happened last week. It's always the week before that then allows us to do it the next week. So this is last week's names, and thank you guys for typing and tagging Carla's name and getting your names on the wheel. We have a shuffle of the names 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and we give it a spin. I'm going to pick somebody's name out at random for my top tip to see if somebody can win. I'm going to go for Jane, and maybe you can see my arrow as we go through. Jane is going to be my pick to win. It doesn't mean that's going to happen. Obviously, it's totally random, but let's see. There's 85 names on the wheel tonight, so I've got a 1 in 85 chance of getting that right. So, slim, but if I do get it right, then maybe I should go and get a lottery ticket or something myself. We are going through, and let's see, the names going through here. Amy's just gone through, Kevin's just gone through, Sue is going through there, and Jan and Myra and Lauren. Oh, is it going to get as far as Mario? I mentioned him a second ago, and it might be Destiny. Or is it going to keep on going? And it is Mario who is the winner tonight. Congratulations to Mario. And I'm not sure if Mario is in the house yet. I haven't seen his name go through the live chat room. Maybe you guys can let me know if Mario is there, because Mario has just won a signed pick. So congratulations, and I'm going to keep a lookout into that live chat room just to see if Mario's name does appear. But just to, I don't know why sometimes the capture or the screen capture cuts off part of the name, so you're going to have to take my word for it that it is Mario who has won. I can actually maybe move the whole screen. Oh, there we go. So that is Mario that has won tonight. Congratulations. And as you know, if you can let yourself be known to Carla in the live chat room, that would be great. And let's keep an eye out, because hopefully he is in there somewhere, and if he's not there at the moment, that he will be in there in the future, in the near future. We are at 1:05 in the morning here, so we will be calling things to a close relatively soon. I know that, and don't panic if you have donated on PayPal, I know that there have been other donations which we will be getting through as well, so thank you guys so much for that. But commiserations to everybody who didn't win tonight. But if we do hit the likes target in the top right hand side of the picture as you're looking at it, if we hit that target, then you'll have another opportunity next week. We are at 329 likes at the moment, so we just need a few more people to hit that thumbs up. And is that 51? maybe 51 people. That's what we're looking at, and that's made my job a little bit easier. So now it is 50 people that we're looking for in that live chat room to join in and help us spike the likes as well, in order to have another pick roulette next week. But anyway, congratulations to Mario, commiserations everybody else for not winning. But like I said, if we spike those likes, we might be able to have another one next week. And we are going to be jumping into, as you can see in the PayPal donations window, we have had a bit of action in there. So let's get that on screen. And Amy has now donated £6.86. So thank you for that, Amy. Rather than requesting money, Amy has donated £6.86. Thank you for that. And the message is, sorry, hit request by mistake with a laughing face. Hope this works correctly. So thank you for that, Amy. And let me just scroll up because we had another donation above this, and it's Susan who has donated £10. £10. Thank you so much for that, Susan. Because that was a 10, that must mean that the conversion was exactly right. But anyway, thank you for that, Susan. And the message is, second £10 donation launched across the pound or the pond, this time with note. So thank you for that, Susan. We have a message with that one as well, which is great. And let me just scroll up to then get the next one, which will be a donation. And this one's a little bit of a different one. So this is from Orlando. I'm just going to show just the screen because it's, I think, a straight up donation from Orlando. So thank you for this. And it is for £10. So thank you, Orlando. It did take me a little bit of a while to see exactly the amount that was donated, but thank you for that. And I'm just going to hit the up button and scroll down a little bit and keep on going because Lauren has donated £6.86 as well. So thank you so much for that, Lauren. And let me scroll down to get the message as well. The message is, hey Phil, thanks for the music and education. I always enjoy the videos and live streams. So thank you for the donation, and I'm happy that you enjoy the music and the education. On the last live stream, or at least the live analysis, we did get the piano up on screen, and I think that's something that I did last night. I think the last analysis was last night on Lenny Kravitz, where we did look at the range on there as well of both male and female vocalists, because I think it's always interesting to bust out that piano just to show the notes that are being sung by the particular artist that we're looking at. But thank you for all of these donations, and Orlando has donated $2 in the super chat window saying keep spiking those likes with lots of thumbs up. So thank you for that, Orlando. We are at 344, so we're getting close. We're almost in the ballpark. It means 36 we're now looking at in order to hit our target. We'll probably play one more video, and let me just pop into this PayPal window again, because we've had another donation here, and this has come in from Melinda, and I'm going to scroll down, and it's for £30 and 85 pence. So thank you so much for that, Melinda. Very kind donation. And just scrolling down and moving to the left, and the message is, love your analysis, hate PayPal, prefer Cash App. So thank you for that, Melinda, for donating through PayPal, even though you're not a big fan of it. I've just found myself personally that PayPal, because I'm on PayPal, it's just something that works for me. It's most convenient. It converts things for me. And also, yeah, I'm not really up to speed with the other ways of doing it and how much they take out of it. As I've said there over on the screen, that YouTube take 35 to 45%. I know that PayPal just charge a processing fee, but it's obviously nowhere near that amount that YouTube take from it. So it's minimal, and this is why it's such a large, or is going to be such a large difference between what I would have got on YouTube and what I actually get through PayPal. So PayPal is a lot better, and thank you, Melinda, for donating through that as well. And I am just going to have a scroll up to see that Orlando has donated £13.71 on PayPal. Thank you for that, Orlando. And the message is, I sent a PayPal donation through the link, but do not think you were notified. Here is another one. Rock! So thank you for that, Orlando. And it might be the case that I didn't get notified, or maybe I didn't refresh the screen, or it didn't come through. Maybe I was looking at the super chat donations, because Orlando is donating all over the place. So thank you for this, Orlando. And just keeping a track on Orlando's donations are difficult, but we definitely got that one. So thank you for that, Orlando. And Laura has donated £10.28. So thank you for that, Laura. And the message is, Phil, I was concerned on Tuesday that the changes to YouTube donations would be bad for you, but now I think changing to PayPal is going to work out well. So thank you for that. And this, I totally agree that having this change on YouTube meant that I then looked into things more, and I'm now a lot more educated about the super chat donations, how much is being taken, but also the fact that by changing over to PayPal, it means that not only has the news of the future tax or potential tax that's going to be taken made me change things, but it means that even my current situation is improving, because going through PayPal is going to be so much better. So thank you guys for donating and just helping me along the transition of moving from the super chat donations to PayPal, and letting me know what's happening with the links, whether I've got it right and all that kind of stuff, because it does take me, because it's only me on the channel, I do everything, so I need to know whether the links work and all that kind of stuff. So thank you, Laura, for that donation. And just to mention that Mario is in the house, and Mario has sent me a money request, so thank you for that, Mario. And we've already had a couple of requests and we've sorted that out, but thank you for this. And the message is, hi Phil, finally got this working, laugh out loud with some smiley faces. And Mario has requested £150. So thank you, Mario, for that request. But in order to reverse it, I think you have to click on something different when you get to the window, because that is a request from me to you, and I don't know what the button is that you have to click in order to do that. But anyway, let me say a huge congratulations to Mario for winning the pick tonight as well. But Mario is in the house, so everybody say a huge hello to Mario in that live chat room, because that's what we do when we see Mario in there. And you might be able to see Mario's guitars in the background, so let's get rid of that. And we have Mario's Maton and the Gem, and the PRS is still encroaching onto the screen, but thank you so much for that, Mario. And I'll get those likes up there, because we are getting closer. Oh, we're almost at 1:15 here in the UK, so we're going to have to call it to a close pretty soon. But thank you, Orlando. It's almost a default to say Orlando, because I've seen Orlando's name as the bottom name in the super chat window, but then in the PayPal donations, thank you, Mario, for the request. And I'm going to just scroll up here, because Deborah has sent £6.86. Thank you so much for that, Deborah. And that is a straight up donation, I do believe. So thank you for that, Deborah. And let me just scroll up and get to, I think we are at the latest donation, because now we just get the PayPal symbol. So thank you, everybody, for such kind donations over on PayPal. And this is where we're going to start pointing the direction, or pointing our focus in the direction of the likeometer over there. We are getting close to 380. Maybe we can get there by the end of the live stream. We're going to play one more video, so we have maybe about 5 minutes left. And let me have a little pop over to Patreon to see what we have requested over there in terms of another original. We have Leanne, who's requested Don't Cry, and we have Another request in here for Don't Cry from Constantia. Thank you for that. Scrolling down, let me see. We have Don't Cry again. It looks like we might be taking a look at Don't Cry. And that was Mary and Cindy and Beverly and Marilyn. And I'm just going to keep scrolling down. I haven't refreshed that screen. So those were just the requests that came in just before I went live. I try and do a little bit of a refresh before we do go live to get as up to date as possible with the requests. But it seems like we're going to be going for Don't Cry. And I'm just going to play the lyric video version of it. So I hope you guys enjoy this one, and spike those likes if you do get a chance. We're now looking for 24 people to try and get us to 380 to hit the Pick Roulette likes goal, so we can have a Pick Roulette next week. We will see what happens. We've got a few minutes left. I'm going to play this video and this song of mine called Don't Cry. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys after this. Rock.
But you can't go around thinking of her 1,000 times when you think you see her face in the crowd. Now she's gone, no way of ever knowing. Don't cry for me, don't cry, is what she'd say. Cry for me, don't cry.
And there we have it. That was my song called Don't Cry. I hope you guys enjoyed that one, and thank you for requesting that over on Patreon as well. You can pick that up at wingsofpegasus.com/music if you want to go straight there, but if you just go to the website, you'll be able to find your way to the album, individual tracks if you want to download those as well. But thank you guys for joining me tonight and for hitting that thumbs up. We are 4 away from another pick roulette and hitting our target of 380, so we're looking for 3 more people. Now 377, we are so close. And let me just mention that we've had another donation or 2 or 3 in the super chat window, and it's Orlando who donated $2. Thank you for that, Orlando. The message is Mario, Orlando, both names end in O with a laughing face. Thank you for that. And this is when yeah, there were too many O's going on where I was addressing Orlando as Mario and vice versa, but thank you for that. And Mario is in the super chat window and has donated $100. Thank you so much for that, Mario. And the message is, I think I made a mistake with PayPal with a laughing face. So yeah, I think, as I've seen, I think Linda Z mentioned in the live chat room that when you go to the PayPal donate link in the description below, there's a send or there's a request, and a request means that you're asking, well, this is what it sounds like, so you just make sure that you I don't have to teach you on yeah, I think it's just an honest, innocent mistake not having done it before, and it's just something that we will have to make a little note of maybe in the future. Interestingly, on the PayPal donations page, Michelle has cancelled a money request and says thanks for all you do. So thank you for that, Michelle, for cancelling that request of £5. So that was another one of those situations where the button or the request button was clicked instead of the send button. But I think we're all just getting to grips with how it works. But even still, I still think it's, you know, the PayPal way is working, and I can see the donations even more clearly. I'm getting email notifications as and when they happen. So I've got another one here, and this is from Paul. So thank you for this, Paul. It's a donation of £17.14. Thank you so much for that. And the message is from New Rochelle, New York, in the USA. So thank you for that, Paul, and I hope it's nice over in the USA at the moment and in New York. The weather here isn't too bad. It's not too cold, it's just mightily windy at the moment. So that's unfortunately just the way it is at the moment, and I'm thinking about really getting outside at some point, because we're still in lockdown here. We're going to be out of lockdown, I think, on the 28th, maybe 29th of March, and really looking forward to that. The windy weather wouldn't be very good if I was trying to get out there to play some golf, because, yeah, the wind makes it a lot more of a difficult sport. It's hard enough as it is. But anyway, thank you so much for that, Paul. And I'm just going to scroll up, and we'll have a little scroll up here because another one has come in from Amy, and Amy has cancelled her request for money as well. So thank you for that, Amy. And the message is, hey Phil, thumbs up with a PayPal with, I think, PP, that's what it's supposed to mean, I do believe. But thank you for that, Amy. And we are at the top of the notification list, so thank you so much for that, Amy. By the way, Orlando has donated $5 in that super chat window. Thank you for that, Orlando. The message is, by the by, my first PayPal donation was the one which I thought you failed to get notified. My bad. So, okay, I didn't miss one, which is good news. It means the system is working very well. So thank you for that, Orlando. And Mario has donated $100 again in the super chat window. Thank you so much for that, Mario. And the message is, I will fix things up, Phil. God help me, with lots of smiley faces. So thank you for that, Mario. But it is Mario's lucky night tonight, as he won that pick earlier in the pick roulette. And having said that, we have just gone over the likes target for tonight, 383 we are currently at. So thank you guys so much for hitting that thumbs up. you can still do that if you're watching this on catch up. It all really does help. You can still do that now if you want to in that live chat room if you haven't hit that thumbs up. And if you want to get your name on the Pick Roulette wheel, then you have to do what I'm just about to do, which is type at Carla, and then Carla Murray's name pops up, so then you click on that, and then type I agree, optional, exclamation mark, and then press enter. So that has now been sent from me, and you should see it going through the live chat room in maybe about 10 or 20 seconds, depending on how many people comment, and then it gets pushed up. So you will have to do that in order to get your name on next week's Pick Roulette wheel. So we're going to have to wait for it. I'm hoping that some people are going to comment in order for it to go through. But you can see there, Paul has done it correctly. He's just to go through. And also, we have Little Carol, I think that said, going through as well. It's really small on my screen to try and read who's doing it, but I can see the I agree in capital letters, and there's my one that went through and I missed it. But that's what you have to type in order to get your name on the Pick Roulette wheel for next week. So do that now if you get a chance, because we are just about to end the live stream because we've gone over massively. It's 27 minutes past 1 here in the morning. So I'm going to be calling a close to this live stream within probably a minute, maybe. If I see anybody type I agree, then I'll wait for that to go through the live chat room so that we can get a few more names on that Pick Roulette wheel for next week. And I can see that Neil has just typed I agree as well. So let's wait for that to come through. Also, Chet, and this is the thing, guys, that maybe it's going to be a good idea to post I agree really early on in the live streams, just to make sure that you will get your names on the Pick Roulette wheel if we do hit that target, because otherwise right at the end we are playing with fire, because we've got maybe 1 more minute left. I can see that Kimberly's about to go through with I agree, and also RG, and Chet is going through as well. So thank you guys for typing this. I don't think we can wait for much longer. Chet's gone through and says no, I agree. So hopefully that is all okay, and I'm just keeping an eye out because I think we're going to have to call it to a close, and I'm cutting it to we've got one more. Okay, Garden Insight is about to go through with I agree, and Tom G's so this is the thing that we have to make sure that you type I agree and tag Carla in that comment earlier on in the live streams to make sure you get your name in or on that Pick Roulette wheel. So I'm just going to be waiting for a little bit of time. And Orlando is just typed I agree. Surely Orlando has typed I agree before this point, but I will let Orlando go through it. He's going to be the last one. So thank you guys so much for joining me tonight, and hopefully you can join me maybe on Tuesday. We have another live stream then. I know it's a lot more difficult for people to join in on Tuesdays because of work schedules and all that kind of stuff. But thank you guys for joining me on this Saturday night, for getting us to the Pick Roulette likes target. If you're watching this on catch up, you can still hit that thumbs up. It really does help this live stream to get out there and for the channel to grow it as a whole. Thank you guys for subscribing to the channel as well. And thank you everyone for the very kind PayPal donations on that side. I always look at the mirror image. So thank you guys in the live chat room for joining me, and thank you guys in the live chat room for hopping over to the PayPal donations as well and clicking on that link in the description below and doing all of that, because it's great to be able to read out your messages as well. So thank you everyone for that. And I am just going to remove that from the screen so I can keep everything organized and try to finish the live stream in an organized fashion, because I've got lots of new things going on tonight. But thank you for joining me tonight, guys. Huge shout out to the moderators for doing such a fantastic job and keeping that live chat room such a great place to be, and just everybody for your requests over on Patreon as well. and just all of your support over on Patreon, because that really is the foundation of the channel. And I will do a post on there later tonight as well and mention the new name for the project that we're going to be having coming up in the future. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm going to be back with another analysis video tomorrow night, and then I'll be back to there's just been another email that's come in that is request or cancelling a money request, and Mario has now cancelled the money request. And Mario says, "Hi Phil, finally got this working, laugh out loud," with some smiley faces, but it's still a request for money. So, but the money request has been cancelled, so thank you for that, Mario. And I might be able to just pop that up on screen so you guys can see what I'm reading. There it is. So thank you, Mario, and congratulations on winning the pick tonight in the pick roulette. But we are calling it to a close now, so I'll see you guys live on Tuesday night, or for the live analysis on Wednesday night as well. Try and stay as safe as possible. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of the weekend, and just follow all of the advice that you're given by the professionals, the doctors, and also the government, because they are really saying, especially here in the UK, just following on the advice from the doctors, and that's what we're being told. So try and stay as safe as possible. Thank you everyone for joining me, and I'll see you guys at the next one. Rock!